Globally, the race to find coronavirus vaccine is turning into a war. After the United States, which has carried out a record 42 million COVID-19 tests, India has done the second largest number of 12 million coronavirus tests. Around the world, there are over 140 vaccines in preclinical stage presently, and only 11 so far have reached the stage of human trials. These vaccines are being developed by pharma companies, universities, and independent efforts around the world. Discovering a vaccine is only half the battle won. The second, and equally important task, is to manufacture them in great numbers. To make vaccine accessible to all countries, mass production would be required with affordable prices. There are various development cycle of a vaccine, from lab to clinic with multiple testing process, which includes preclinical testing, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and approval of the vaccine. Preclinical testing. Scientists give the vaccine to animals such as mice or monkeys to see if it produces an immune response. Phase 1 safety trials. Scientists give the vaccine to a small number of people to test safety and dosage, as well as to confirm that it stimulates the immune system. Currently 19 vaccines are in phase 1. Phase 2 expanded trials. Scientists give the vaccine to hundreds of people split into groups, such as children and the elderly, to see if the vaccine acts differently in them. These trials further test the vaccine's safety and ability to stimulate the immune system. Currently 11 vaccines are in phase 2. Phase 3 efficacy trials. Phase 3 with large-scale efficacy trials one step away from final approval. Scientists give the vaccine to thousands of people and wait to see how many become infected, compared with volunteers who received a placebo. These trials can determine if the vaccine protects against the coronavirus. Currently 3 vaccines are in phase 3. Approval. This is the final phase where a vaccine gets approval to launch. Regulators in each country review the trial results and decide whether to approve the vaccine or not. During a pandemic, a vaccine may receive emergency use authorization before getting formal approval. Research is being conducted by many pharma companies, institutes, and universities around the world. German company BioNTech has entered into collaborations with Pfizer, based in New York, and the Chinese drug maker Fosun Pharma. Imperial College London, Zydus Cadila India, Japanese biotechnology company Angus partnership with Osaka University and Takara Bio. American company Inovio, CureVac Germany, Korean company Genexine, Academy of Military Medical Sciences, Suzhou Abogan Biosciences, and Walvax Biotechnology, French pharmaceutical company Sanofi, British-Swedish company AstraZeneca, and the University of Oxford. The Gamaleya Research Institute, Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center, Swiss company Novartis, American company Merck, Vaxart, an American biotechnology company, Maryland-based Novavax, Clover Biopharmaceuticals, Australian company Vaccine, Canada-based Medicago, Australia's University of Queensland and CSL, Baylor College of Medicine partnership with the Texas Children's Hospital, University of Pittsburgh, called PicCovac, Sanofi, a French multinational pharmaceutical company, in collaboration with the Indian Council of Medical Research, and the National Institute of Virology, the Indian company Bharat Biotech, Murdoch Children's Research Institute in Australia. But 4 countries are the ones to watch out for. India. 1 out of the 3 vaccines produced in the world is made in India. This has put India in a special position, but added great responsibility too. Whosoever comes up first in this vaccine race, India will be asked for its mass production. From India, 2 companies have made it to the human trials, Bharat Biotech's Covaxin and Zydus Cadila's ZyCoV-D. Every year, India produces 3 billion doses of vaccine, and the cost of production and clinical trials are the lowest in the world. Currently, at least 6 Indian pharmaceutical companies are working with global institutes, which means not just one, but multiple COVID-19 vaccines could be made in India. In India, reports say that there are 30 different vaccines under development. The government is putting its weight on Covaxin, which is under human trials. Pharma major Bharat Biotech has announced the development of India's first vaccine candidate for COVID-19, named Covaxin. India's Zydus Cadila plans to complete late-stage trials for its novel coronavirus vaccine and could produce up to 100 million doses a year initially, if it is successful. United States. The Moderna vaccine has entered its final stage of human trials. Moderna was the first American company to put a vaccine into human trials. The vaccine uses messenger RNA to produce viral proteins. Moderna published promising Phase I results on July 14. Phase III trials are set to begin July 27, and the company hopes to have vaccine doses ready by early 2021. United Kingdom. Oxford University has initiated human trials of its vaccine. Scientists in Italy have devised 5 test vaccines, with 2 selected for further trials. If Oxford University's COVID-19 vaccine gets a green signal, the company says, in 1 year, it can produce 700 to 800 billion doses. And that too for $13, the cheapest in the world. Canada. Canadian biopharmaceutical company Medicago started Phase I clinical trials for its plant-based COVID-19 vaccine candidate this week. The first doses were given to 180 healthy human volunteers. The company hopes to start a combined Phase II and III trial by October this year, provided it gets approval to do so based on satisfactory data from its Phase I trial. Medicago's plant-derived vaccine candidate is now the first from Canada, among the more than 20 experimental coronavirus vaccines being tested in humans. Medicago expects to be able to manufacture approximately 100 million doses by the end of 2021. By 2024, the company expects to expand operations to a new commercial facility in Quebec City and be able to produce up to 1 billion doses of the COVID-19 vaccine annually. Vaccines typically require years of research and testing before reaching the clinic, but scientists are racing to produce a safe and effective vaccine by next year. Work began in January with the deciphering of the SARS-CoV-2 genome. The first vaccine safety trials in humans started in March, but the road ahead remains uncertain. Some trials will fail, and others may end without a clear result. But a few may succeed in stimulating the immune system to produce effective antibodies against the virus. What happens if we never find a coronavirus vaccine? The longer we go without a vaccine, the more likely focus will shift toward treatments, such as the experimental antiviral drug remdesivir, which has reportedly shown promising results. With effective therapeutic treatments, many viruses that used to be fatal are no longer death sentences. Patients with HIV, for example, can now expect to enjoy the same life expectancy as non-HIV positive individuals, thanks to tremendous advances in treatment. Without a coronavirus vaccine, the road back to a normal life may be harder and longer, but not necessarily impossible. Coronavirus testing, including antibody testing, and contact tracing efforts would need to intensify, experts say. Lockdown measures are already lifting throughout the world, although with a potential second wave of coronavirus infections, cities could bring back certain quarantine measures, including requiring face masks and social distancing. Eventually, the global population may reach the 60% to 70% rate required for herd immunity to protect those who aren't immune. To get updated with recent news and currently what is happening around the world, follow us on social media and visit theritasplanet.com or theritasplanet.co.uk or theritasplanet.fr.